Hey guys, in this quick video, I just wanted to give you a little update on that animation I was planning on doing a while back. Hopefully you forgot about it because it's not happening anymore. um, just it's just not it's not a passion project anymore. I stopped really caring about doing it a while ago. Um, and I took this decision a couple of weeks ago after consulting with um, one of the Patreon people that were going to be featured in it, and it was basically part of like their reward. And I just talked to them, and they were like okay with it. So thanks for that. um, but in any case, I wanted to give you a bit of context as to why I'm not doing it anymore and what the animation was going to be about. Because this animation was basically going to be just a really big vent arc, I suppose. um, we went to, and I suppose this video is also like a bit of a confession, bit of a coming out. um, Not the way that you think. Anyways, last year we went to our first furry convention, Confuzzled, which was a lot of fun. Before the convention, I was quite excited about going because I thought, oh, maybe this is, okay. So before that, I guess I should put it in context that, I don't know, I haven't been in a community for a while, and now I realize that I probably won't really be in one. At least not any of the established ones. So anyways, when we were going to the furry convention, I thought, oh, maybe this is it, maybe this is where I belong, right? Maybe this is where yeah, I'm gonna be a furry, because I've always liked anthro animals and animals in general. So it just kind of comes to reason, right? Like, and literally, like, every most of my friends, like 90% of my friends, are furry. So um so anyways, we went to the convention. Like I said, I had a good time. It was it was fine. um but I just came out of it like really not feeling it. Like I would, like, yeah, I don't belong here. And I guess I'm just not a furry. I don't have any. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't have any attachment to the label. I don't feel any part of it, and I don't care. Like, not in a bad way. I just don't. I don't. I wouldn't go delving into the furry fandom, like, at all. It's just. I thought that that going to that convention, and we went for business. We went to sell our merchandise and whatnot. But I still thought, I had that hope, like, oh, maybe this is where I belong. Maybe this is where my people, right? Um, but no, no, just no. And I know it's super, like, it's so ironic because here I am making a video with a little sky fox, a little fox, a little, anthro animal on a corner, and yet I'm saying I'm not a furry. But it is true. I don't know. I don't think you I don't think a label really represents. I don't think that label represents me at all. And like I said, I think being a furry is much more than just liking anthro animals. Because if that's all it takes to be a furry, then, like, half of humanity is, and obviously they're not. So I think we gotta respect choices like that. So yeah, I guess that's my confession. That's my coming out. I'm not a furry, guys. As hard as that. Again, I have no problem with furries at all. You guys do whatever the hell you want, as long as you're not hurting anyone. You're okay in my books. You know what I'm saying? Um, my girlfriend is a big furry, so I don't care. I don't care. Um, so anyway, so I came out of that convention just like a bit thinking too much about it, thinking too much about, like, labels and what it means to belong, and if I will ever find my place and whatnot. And on those moments of self reflection, I concluded that I simply just gotta find my own way. I just gotta forge my own path. Gotta, you know, make my own community. Obviously Skyfolk sprung to mind, and just I'll just build something around the things that I like and the things that I create, and that's gonna be me. And to be fair, it works. It's I'm pretty happy. I don't know. It just works for me. So, anyways, the point of the animation was just to sort of show that, like, the fact that since I was very little, I never really thought that I belonged one way or the other. Um, in any like specific group of people, and it can like eat you inside. But I think once you realize that at the end of the day, the most important thing is that you're happy yourself, and if you can achieve that on your own, that finding a place is a bonus, not a need, right? Finding where you belong is not so much of a you know and perhaps, as me, you can create your own place, right? You can create your own fandom, create the birdies or something. Anyways, this animation was supposed to show that, so I'll just like scroll a little bit. It was supposed to be a city setting, right? And then just we get this belong ENC, belong incorporated, because a lot of times it's all like very like companies trying to sell you on the idea that you are a gamer, or you are a furry, or you are this and that, right? Or you're it's sometimes it feels like it's more of peer pressure, of social pressure. We live in a society, guys. So anyways, that's the title. You would see like a jingle of like the puzzle pieces, right? That this was going to be the important bit, the puzzle pieces, because everyone has one, right? Everyone has a puzzle piece, and then that's where my patron supporter was gonna come in. That was gonna be his little cameo. Thank you so much for being okay with that, by the way, Blake. I'm already working on a little update where you're gonna be the center of attention, so hopefully that makes up for it. Anyways, people are going into, like, I don't know, some offices or something, and what they use is the puzzle piece, right? Because they belong there, so they're allowed to go in, right? So then this guy's bored and looks up, and what's Skyfox doing? What is he doing? He's trying to figure it out, but he looks at his piece, and he has a weird shaped piece, which obviously represents me, because I don't know. I'm not like other girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be like that, but at the same time, I am. And I guess that's okay. I am not. I come off as normal, but I am not normal. uh, Anyways, yeah, he has a weird shape, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna try. He gets a confidence strut, and this was gonna be fun to animate, I think. And then he does a flourish. Would have struggled here for months, but still, that would have been a challenge. And then stamps it in, and can't go in. You don't belong here. Wrong puzzle piece. So then he side walks, and then he's just lounging in the park, thinking about his life choices. And he looks at something, and then he sees, a couple of like girls like buying these, this belong incorporated cases for your puzzle piece, so that they don't break, or so that you belong a little bit more neatly in X and Y. I don't know. That was the idea. I don't know if it was ever going to be like come across as that, as like what I had in my mind, anyways. So then, Skyfox gets excited, buys I guess I didn't, but I didn't. Okay, all right. So it was going to be implicit. So Skyfox buys a piece. You find out in the animation itself, you would see it clearly, I suppose, visually, but he doesn't belong with that either. No cases allowed. He's just like, well, shit. But he tries again. Not allowed. But we realize, he's in another place. He's trying different places now. Tries again. Can't do it. Some party. Can't do it. You don't belong there, right? So yeah, so basically that's it. Really, it was a short animation, and this is basically the conclusion. Um, and this tree actually, Osat, this is going to be is part of like the introduction of like a little YouTube show that I am very slowly working on. Um, but yeah, I think it's called One Step at a Time. That's it. Once OSAAT. Yeah. So, anyways, Skyfox is obviously sad because he doesn't belong anywhere, and he just gets angry with his piece. He's looking at his piece. He gets angry and he throws it away, right? But and he's like, and you know, but you know, we would see this for like it would be like a long pause here, and then the rustling noises. Skyfox getting close, and you know he picks it up again because at the end of the day, you know, and this is what I understood. You know, this is what I thought. You know, what went through my mind right after the whole thing with the convention and all that is that you know you're yourself and you gotta love yourself. You can't change who you are. You can't. Well, you can't change who you are, of course, but the essence, the core, the you, that's always gonna be you, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but still, you know, Skyfox knows that he doesn't belong, but he you know, he's okay. He's embracing it. He's like, well, you're still my piece, you know. It's my piece, so you know, he's sad, but you know, a little shadow appears and um you know, poke and it's Sky Vixie and she's gonna lean very. I don't know what happened with this sketch. I think this was at the end of my rope. I really wasn't into it at this point. I came back to it after like a couple of months of working on the house and whatnot. So anyways, she leans on and you know she likes it. She like likes the piece, right? And Skyler's like what? And I think it cuts here. Yeah, that's it. That's as much as I got. Basically, at the end, Sky Vixie was gonna show that she has a weirdly shaped piece. Skyfox would get excited, right? And they would put it together, but they don't fit either, right? They wouldn't fit either. And Skyfox at first would be like all like depressed, but Vixie was gonna say like, who cares? You know, basically it was going to be like, gives a shit. You know, nobody cares. Like, you know, it's fine. Like we may not be like exactly like the same, but we still can make our own belonging. And that was going to be the end with, instead of belong incorporated, it's going to be belonging, because that's like, it's a personal connection rather than a social connection. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's more of a personal, like, who you revolve yourself around, like right. So I like I said earlier, like a lot of my friends are furries, and quote unquote I belong with them because they're my friends, but I don't belong to the furry fandom. So you see what I'm saying? So I do have a belonging, just not on a industrial scale, if that makes sense. And that was going to be the ending. So, but yeah, it just like after a while, I just realized, you know, like this was event art, and after a while, I got over it. I literally got over it, and then you were working on something that you don't really have your heart into anymore. So you're like, well, I already feel better. Have you ever written like a long rant talking about bullshit and just going off, right? And you're about to hit send on that Tumblr or that Twitter or whatever, and you're about to hit send, but you think twice because you, after that long rant, you actually feel better. So it's like, fuck it, you know, I'm not gonna bother because it's just gonna make drama, and I feel better. Who cares? It's fine. I think you used to be able to do that as well, like send yourself a letter, like write everything that frustrates and send it in the post way back when, and yeah. So yeah, I just felt better, and it was something, you know, I don't discard coming back to this, because you know, looking at all these, like, you know, at this like mini storyboard, yeah, I do see some potential for this. I do see some fun bits and some like potential to resonate with other people. So I don't discard coming back to it, but for the time being, this is put in the chest of maybe to dos or just forgotten things. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. Just wanted to say why you haven't heard anything about this. Um, and yeah, I hope you're okay with that. I hope you're okay with the revelations in the video in these videos and in this video. Um, and yeah, just that. I'm already working on the newer stuff anyway. So already have like another animated update for plan for this week. Well, if I finish it this week, if not next week. Um, so yeah. Thank you for listening to my video, and yeah, hope that hope now you know a couple things about me. See you guys around. Bye bye.